Okay, today's stick is actually two sticks, something I've been talking about for a while now. We're going to do a comparison smoke on the Liga Privada, Jewish States Liga Privada number 9. A Churchill and the Liga Privada number 9 miniature. You can see how they compare one to another in smoking. And as you can probably see, they're very similar in wrapper. They're very similar in all kinds of ways, except for the size. I did a review of the Liga Privada miniature a while back, so now we've got a number 9, and we're going to test this thing out. This is a Churchill. I find that Churchill is becoming my favorite cigar size, just because it's long enough for a nice long smoke, but it's only a 48 ring, so it's a little easier to handle than some of the larger, 50 and 60 ring types. And as far as like the, this is Drew Estate's top of the line. So it's well constructed, beautiful wrapper, very mottled in color, darker and lighter areas. Very toothy. I see quite a bit of toothiness there. Nice. And a kind of a rustic looking a little, very solid. And just a very good cigar aroma. This, of course, is not an infused cigar. This is straight up tobacco. Not a sweetened tip. This is for all you purists out there who think that that only 100% pure tobacco is enough. But, to each his own. I like infused. I also happen to like these. You see, we got a nice decent cut there. See if it'll focus. There we go. Getting kind of a mild cigar, mild tobacco kind of flavor, and the same pretty much for the mini. These come packaged the same way that a regular a regular cigar does, in a cellophane wrapper with in a metal tin. However, the tin did come with a what do you call those things? Bovita packet, small Bovita packet. Keep them fresh. So we will cut this. Now with one cut, it really looks kind of small. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a second cut. Now that looks much more smokable. So I think we'll light the Churchill first, since this will take the most time. I'm going to give this a nice roast. Singe that the edge of the wrapper all the way around. A nice cherry red glow on the tip there. Good tobacco flavor, mild. I guess more to medium, mild to medium. Not full body, but very good. Just those typical notes of leather and charred wood. I've tried to notice if there are different wood flavors. I think some people say that they can detect cedar. I wonder if there might be a cedar note, an oak note, pine note. I guess maybe there could be, but I think a pine note would probably not be very pleasant. Well, we've lit that. That's pretty good. All right, let's light the mini. And I toast the end just like you would any other cigar. I mean, it is, after all, a cigar. Although, I have found that you can light it pretty much the same way you light a cigarette. But let's stick with tradition here. Yep. Leather and wood. Right off the bat, I could say that a difference I am tasting is that this has much more of a peppery sensation. Yeah, I got it. That peppery sensation all over my tongue. Let's see if we can wash that out. Before I go. Yeah, definitely not a peppery sensation coming out of this. Yep, and there it is again. Yeah. So, if you like the Liga Privada number 9, and you like it with a nice peppery sensation, nice peppery flavor, taste, not flavor really. Like I said before, the pepper that I'm describing is that buzzing, kind of fuzzy feeling you get on your tongue, a little like you've just eaten a hot pepper, or you're eating, the effect it has, not really the flavor. It's not the flavor of pepper that I'm getting, it's that sensation. Yeah, these are the ones for you. And that sensation is fine. I don't like certain cigars that go overboard in that, really give it strong. I mean, for me, that's unpleasant. But I'd have to say a good word to describe it. I would say maybe deeper cigar flavor through this, and I think that would be obvious simply because it's a much larger cigar. I'm getting more tobacco flavor is what I meant to say. Getting more tobacco through this than I am through this. Supposedly, it's the same formula, the same, what do they call it? Same blend in both of these. Um, who knows? And if I had to choose between them, I would definitely choose the Churchill. Now, I bought a tin of these, obviously, and I've enjoyed them. I do. They're great for what they are. With this, I can stand around with all the cigarette smokers and hang out. Whereas if I had this to light, and to be honest, I'd much rather light this around all those cigarette smokers. It just has more panache. And I can say mine's bigger than yours. But anyway, don't always have the time for this. That's the main thing. And what I found is that basically really good cigars, if you light them and smoke them, and then they go out and you wait a period of time, maybe in some cases no more than a half hour or so, the flavor really just is lost. Then it just tastes like it's just really bad flavor. I don't know what it is, but that's just the way the thing is. Liga Privada, number 9, Churchill, and Mini.